Okay, suppose we wanted to estimate the proportion of 12 to 17-year-old males who play MMORPGs with 95% confidence to within 2%. Calculate how large a sample you would need. Okay, so what does that 2% represent? It's the margin of error. Okay, so they gave us 95%. What does 95% help us find? The critical value, the Z star. So we know we want the margin of error, right, to be within within 2%, right? Plus or minus 2. So the margin of error is Z star times the square root of P times 1 minus P, or P hat, divided by N. And we want it to be less than or equal to 2. Okay, so how do we find the Z star? Hold on 1 second. So so we need to find Z star. What was our Z star?
1.960.
So do you guys remember how to find your Z star? So this is 1.960. And then, you guys, your standard deviation hasn't changed. So what did we use it as yesterday? What was our standard deviation?
7045. Oh wait, never mind. No, that's wrong.
It was 0.0138, right?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. Well, I mean, we did write it fairly large yesterday. Oh. Nope, we can't do that. Why did I mess this up? How did I mess this up? Okay, because I just wrote yesterday's standard deviation, but I forgot. We're looking for N, so I can't use that. How did I get this? This is what I did with this is 775 divided by 1100, and then this is what's left over. Okay, so these have to add up to 1. Now, let's do this problem. Can you guys figure it out? So, you can't do anything with the square root just yet. So, but I can multiply what's underneath there. Okay, so let me tell you, So let me tell you what I did. So I multiplied this times this to get this. And I did divide this, but I decided that I want to wait just for a second because I don't want to write all those numbers down, and I also don't want to round because I want to be as close to that sample size as possible, okay? So now, how do you get rid of a square root? And if you square one side of the equation, you have to, yes, you have to square both sides. So now I'm left with 0.2081795 over n equals I wrote it out because it's okay. And then, do you guys know what we're going to do next? You guys are like, no, you do not want. Okay, you folks at home that are watching the video, hopefully you're watching it, and you've caught that this was 2%, and I should have wrote 0.02, because that's going to change my entire answer. So it's 0.02. We're going to put it in, we're going to divide now and we're going to get a number. Okay, so make sure if you're at home that I had originally put 2 and put 0.02. The problem is this, we're dealing with sample size, right? Do you see this part right here? You're dealing with a sample size. It does not matter what this number is. People do not round normal. Like, oh, hey, it's 0.3, so we're going to round down. It's a sample size, so we're going to need to round up. So our sample size is going to be 2,000. That is our sample size.
Why do you get rid of the greater than?
Oh, I didn't mean to. Our sample size should be, where's our n?
Greater than, or sample, yeah, and should greater than.
2,000. Hello? Which one? From this weekend?